I just wanna wake up to the suns and Saint Laurent. $100,000 on the fronts, hella blunts. I just wanna wake up on get that on the yacht, in the rolls that's rented, windows tinted.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Toddy Fox. Welcome to What's the Tea with T. So today, guys, I don't really have much to say today. This is our last week in the Airbnb. I'm so sad about it. We're going to another Airbnb, but this one was just so nice. Like I was telling you guys in the last video, I really loved staying here. I like this side of town. It was kind of like a little close to everything. I think we're gonna be a little further away now. The new listing is in Mableton, Georgia, which when I was coming to Atlanta, guys, like I kept saying like, no, people kept telling me like, oh, people always say they're going to Atlanta, but they usually end up on the outskirts of Atlanta. And you guys are right. Atlanta is like, and I'm not talking about comparison of the cities, I'm just saying like Atlanta is like Las Vegas Strip. Like it's just that part of the city. And like, even though like right now my address is Atlanta, Georgia, but I live in Mechanicsville. So, but I don't know if Mechanicsville is just not like a city that you could put on like an address. Like I live in such and such Mechanicsville, Georgia, but I don't know. But I live in Mechanicsville right now. And then we're going to Mableton. My job is in Emory. So just like in Nevada, how like Vegas has like all these Summerlin, Henderson, the lakes, all those places surrounding it. Same thing with Atlanta. So we're moving to Mableton. We're only gonna be there for a month. We plan on getting our own apartment in May. My job, guys, is a retail job. I haven't done retail in years, so I'm a little nervous about that, about going back into that field. But it's just something for me to do right now, so that I'm having some type of income coming in. It's at a store called Loft. It's an Ann Taylor sister company, I would say. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. It should be fun. It's a women's clothing store, so I guess I won't be seeing any cuties coming in the store unless they're coming in with their wife. And I've been doing a lot of cooking out here, guys. I've been thinking about making a cookbook, but one thing I noticed, like, even though, like, I be cooking my food, I don't never use measurements. And I know if I make a cookbook, I have to use measurements. My food be bomb, though. Y'all, when I say I be in this kitchen cooking, I be cooking. Somebody told me yesterday that I fry like their grandma. You know, grandmas be cooking. I've been trying to get out of the house at least once every day, like walk to the store or just go somewhere and do something, because sitting in the house is not ideal. So today I'll probably take a little walk. It hasn't been too hot. It was a little hot the other day. It looks like it might be a little hot outside today. I do see the sun is up bright and beautiful. But the sun out here is not like the Vegas sun where it boils you to death even though it's cold outside. So that's good. I like that. Yeah. I haven't really been doing much, guys. Like, I feel like not having a job, like I took some time off. Like I literally said I was gonna take a month off from working, and I literally have been off of work. I have not been working for over a month, because the last day I worked was February 23rd, and I haven't worked since. So I haven't been working for a month, and it's felt really good, but at the same time, I miss working. Like, I am such a workaholic, so for me to just not be at a job every day, it's so weird. Like, I'm starting to not be lazy anymore. I feel like my last job was draining me. It was taking every ounce of life from me that it could possibly take. And I'm so happy to be out of that field. Like, call centers are no fucking joke. Like, the type of personalities you have to deal with, these egotistical people who are just so proud to be working in a call center. Like, they're so proud to
just, call center, hero.
I was starting to turn into that person, and that's why I was just like, you know what? I have to get the fuck out of here. If I wouldn't have moved to Atlanta, I was definitely leaving that job regardless, because it was starting to just become a shit show, and I'm just so happy that I'm free. And for anybody who's out there struggling working at a call center job, even when I came here, I was like, I will not apply at a call center. I would not. And I knew for a fact with my resume, I can go into any call center and be hired as a manager like immediately. My resume, my background, my interview, everything would have been lit. But that's not what I want in my life. I do not need that kind of stress. I do not need that kind of stress. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, a call center will send you to an early grave. Like, you're sitting around stressing about numbers that you cannot control. Stressing about people that you cannot control. Like, it's stupid. I just wanted to come and say, hey, give you guys my daily what's the tea with tea. There's not really any tea today. I'm just out here living my best life. I'm probably going to eat soon. I just woke up not too long ago, believe it or not. For some reason, like, I used to never be able to sleep in late in Vegas, and now for some reason all I do is sleep in late. But it's probably just because I'm not used to my schedule anymore, and I'm just kind of like on my own schedule. I'm pretty sure once I go back to my schedule, because I think my schedule on my new job is going to be like 9 to 5 or something like that. Well, at least for the beginning of the job. But oh, sorry, I had the hiccups. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in again to this episode of What's the Tea with T. I love you guys, and bye.